What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Hey, how's it going? Got about an hour before I got to start getting ready for work here, but man, just have a lot of stuff going on. Stuff just keeps arriving in the mail constantly. So I keep making content. We're also finishing up many projects, which is allowing me to finish pushing some of the old content I've had sitting around. Yeah, let me tilt this back just a tad bit. There we go. So it's allowed me to kind of finish some of the old videos I've already had up and some other stuff going on. I see we got 2 people in the room. What's up? 4 people in the room. What's going on? There's a lot of stuff that's been coming in the mail here. Some of it was sent by YouTubers and some of it's stuff that I ordered. So we're going to kind of go over that so you guys understand what I'm doing. I'm certainly not stepping away from GPS birds. That will never happen. I enjoy flying GPS way too much, but definitely more acro for the future. Mark Blackwell, what's going on, brother? I wanted to say I'm going to see if Skipper pops in here at all. Andrew Parkin, what's up? The Flying Trucker, what's going on? Hi, doing a great job. Love your videos. Thanks, man. Waiting to see if Skipper has an opportunity to pop in before I start talking. So I guess before I really get going here with some of the other stuff I wanted to cover, I have not been being lazy, I promise you. I've been trying to solve the battery problem. If you guys have seen my DIY battery project for the Solo, there, Alfred's in here. Alfred, what do you think, buddy? Alfred crashed his Solo, sent it to me. I have now fixed a third-party gimbal on there with ribbon cable. I've got FPV and everything. This was a major job. This was a serious teardown, a lot of customization. But there you go, man. Third-party gimbal attached to the Solo with FPV and stabilization. So technically, this means I can run a GoPro Hero 5 and a GoPro Hero 6 now if I wanted to. I'm not limited to my camera options at this point. So this is very cool that I've managed to finally finish this. I have a breakout board coming that we're going to try to tie in so I can actually use the smart shots and be able to use the paddle. But as of right now, stabilized footage. So it's looking good, man. Steven, what's up, bro? So there you go. That is a Solo with a third-party gimbal setup on it. I think it looks excellent once it was all put together. But I had to tear, let me tell you, I had to tear the entire Solo apart to be able to access the boards to put in this ribbon cable. Cost me about 2 hours of tear down and then another probably 2 hours putting it back together. It was a 4-hour job. But I can run any camera I want to now. So how about that? Is that the CNC gimbal? It is the CNC gimbal. That is a 30. So if you want to know how much it costs to do that, it's a $37 gimbal from eBay. I can supply the link if anyone's interested. And let's see here. It is a $9 ribbon cable, and you will need one male JST connection. The entire build for that project costs $50. And I got to be honest with you, some sweat equity. You got to put some time and effort into it. If you guys are just popping in, man, please don't forget to smash the like button. I guess we're still waiting on Skipper. If Skipper doesn't show up soon, we'll get into the next portion of this. That's cheap, man. The gimbal for the Solo is like $450 now. So to be able to build a gimbal for $50 is pretty cheap. You just got to be willing to put some time and effort into tearing the Solo down. So I got one in my cart. Nice. Oh, hey, Quads and Mods. What's going on, brother? Flying Trucker. But it done. Now get some good video. Yeah, no. It's I have one thing left waiting for this, leg extenders. So we're definitely gonna get in some leg extenders. Tom, how you doing, bro? It's been a while since I've seen you in here, man. I have so much stuff arriving in the mail. I've just got tons of stuff. The other thing I want to talk about is if you guys remember, my Rodeo 110 just flew away due to malfunction. We're not gonna say how well. I will say how high it went in the video. I'm fairly certain it went pretty high. But it was not my fault. It just disconnected and went straight up into the sky for probably about 3 or 4 minutes. Barry Arnold, what's up, man? Lasers. So this is what I replaced the Rodeo 110 with. This is the Mantis 85. It looks a little funky, but man, this thing has 9,000 kV brushless motors with on-screen display. This is a ton of technology for $100. This thing screams. It is fast. And it's $100. It connects to any FlySky or FrySky as long as you order the correct connection or receiver inside of it. This thing will rodeo garbage. The Rodeo I don't know where the rodeo went. It went probably 5,000 feet in the air. I think I lost reception at 1,200 feet high, and it never came home. Which obviously it's not going to. It's got GPS, so this is kind of one of those walk away whistling moments and set the transmitter down and act like it wasn't you. It's pretty much what took place. I don't know what happened. It just shot straight up in the air with no control. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But I replaced it with the Mantis 85 millimeter brushless, and this thing is wicked. I just took this for a flight. This thing is absolute insanity for $100. So this also can run on 3S 11.1. Right now it's on 7.4, and it's pretty fast on 7.4. So Michael McReynolds, what's going on? Kenneth the Fam, hello. Smash that like button. Thank you, sir. Skipper never made it in here, huh? That's all right. We'll still give him a shout out. If you guys are just popping in, please don't forget to smash that like button. Definitely helps. Skipper found out that my girl was getting into acro or just flying in general, my girlfriend. And so he was awesome. We were looking at buying her a quad to get her started because she learned how to fly stabilized and LOS in about an hour and 20 minutes, which is absolute craziness that her learning curve is that good. But Skipper was like, yo, man, I'm going to send you this. So he sent me the Tiny 7 complete box series with multi-charger and like 450 mAh batteries. I mean, this is just a massive setup. Skipper went above and beyond, dude. This is crazy how much stuff is actually in here, like 10 new canopies. Like, this is crazy. On top of that, he also chucked in the transmitter for it, which I didn't think he was going to send. I thought we were going to have to bind it to another quad, but stabilized acro and horizon. So very cool, Skipper. You are the man. She's going to have fun with this. You guys will start seeing some of her flights too. So she's ready for this. She's got her own goggles now. She's excited. So that's what I would have done. Whistled on the way to the car with my hands in my pockets. That's pretty much what happened, man. When the rodeo took off straight upwards, I went, this is not going to end well. So anyways, it didn't have to be registered, so there was no registration numbers on it. She got a channel. She does not, man. She just does stuff on mine. I don't know who's calling. It's unavailable, so I'm not going to answer that. But you can listen to the tune. There's a man who... It's a life of danger. Okay. Anyways, I don't know who called. That's Secret Agent Dan. Don't ever forget that. Yeah. So yeah, and Skipper, Skipper sent me this steel Star Wars tin thing that you got to put together. This looks very complicated, but at the same time, it looks like a lot of fun. So maybe I'll show this when I'm complete. This looks like this is quite the project to put this together. This is very small laser cut steel parts that need to be bent and pushed into tabs and bent over, and this looks like it's going to be quite the build. So we'll definitely get into that. That should be a fun time. True Drone Reviews, what's up, man? Skip is the man. Yes, sir. Skipper definitely is the man. Ken Dobo, if you guys watch the original Dobo, wants to fly with me at some point, and I think Billy Kyle is coming here to Florida in the next 2 weeks. I think we're all going to try to get together. So if you guys watch Billy Kyle and the original Dobo, I think the original Dobo only lives 2 hours from me, and I'm not quite sure where Billy Kyle's pulling into when he arrives. But I think we're all going to try to set up a fly date, maybe for a Saturday, if we can all get together and do that. I think they only fly DJI products. I'd love to get them on some acro and the Ghost drone or the MJX Bugs 3. I barely fly anymore, so I'm gonna let them both attempt the Bugs 3 again and see what they think. If they like it, I'll slap another FPV camera on the Bugs 3 and let them give it a go. So I like introducing people that are strictly GPS platform people to new things. It's a lot more fun, when they realize how large the hobby really is and how far they can expand their knowledge. And it's dabbling with a little bit of everything. So TDR, what up? Let's see. Peace, Peace, Dan. Where do you decoy skin for solo? I actually did a video on YouTube, 3DR solo skins and how to put them on. I found mine on eBay. It was pretty affordable. It was like $20, I think, for an entire skin plus transmitter. So that was very easy to do. Just go on eBay and look up 3DR solo skins. You'll find tons of them, and there are a couple of videos showing you how to put them on properly. You just got to take your time. Hey, Scuppy's Drones, what's up, man? Scuppy, I got to see if you're willing to come in this Thursday, bro. I think True Drone Reviews wants to come in here with us, or I'm trying to get him. Frequent Flyer, I also reached out to Frequent Flyer a couple months back, and I think he might be gearing up to actually join us on the show too. I've been wanting to get Frequent Flyer involved for a while. Billy flew the Bugs 3 before. He did a good job for the first time. I did see that. I remember watching that video. The question is, though, has he flown it in FPV? And that's what I want to introduce these guys to. Goggles and no GPS, no altitude hold, none of the fun stuff. I want to see if I can get these guys involved with flying some. I don't even care if it's stabilized. I want to see these guys have fun and realize how much control they actually have without GPS and altitude hold. It's so much more gratifying to fly without GPS and altitude hold. You just have it's the difference is absolute insanity. It is. It just feels good. It feels good to fly with your own sticks, not relying on anything else. So get ready for some crashes. Hey, man, I wanted to say this the other day. Don't get discouraged. If you're just starting and you're just getting into this, don't get discouraged. We all started off knowing nothing at one point or another. Okay? Just because someone knows more than you or, has a better skill set right now doesn't mean you can't get to where they're at someday. It's just practice, guys. It's just getting out there and practicing. We all started knowing absolutely nothing about this stuff, and then we just kind of built our knowledge as we went. It's part of the learning curve. It's a lot of fun to do it, though. Crashes are part of this. And that's why I try to show them as much as possible. If I crash, I show it. I want you to know I'm not perfection by any means. It's all learning. It's all fun. So he said I crash a lot. Tom, Sean Brooks actually just sent me the Storm, the 122D. He's the same guy that supplied me with the H109S. He wants me to start tampering with the 122. So he sent that out, man, and hopefully that comes in soon. I'll be able to do a review on that, and we'll see what this Hubson little race drone's all about. He said, I feel bad for you. Well, thanks, man. That's awesome. Drone on. What's up, brother? I have a Storm. Yeah, I'm going to fly it aggressive. I'm going to push it hard and see what it can do. I'm fixing my ESCs on my 109S tonight. Man, I have not crashed it yet, luckily. I did burn out the gimbal, though. Boy, that was interesting. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. That's Ryan, man. You're awesome, brother. Hey, yo, bro. Got to show some love since you always have tried to help me out. You're awesome, and I wish you could do more for you. Oh, dude, it's all good, man. Thank you. That's amazing, bro. Yeah, no, definitely. That's very awesome of you. How's life, guys and gals? Brad's up in the house, man. I haven't seen Brad in a while. Scuppies, what time are you talking about on Thursday? It would be starting at around 8 p.m. Looks like my internet was moving a little slow there for a sec. Hand clap for extreme. Hey, Brian, I just took this out and flew it, man. This thing is awesome. I took it a little slow at first until about halfway through the flight. Then I really started to open it up. But this thing is ridiculous, man. This Mantis 85 is something else, dude. This is a crazy little drone. It's a lot of fun, though. So I'm taking out the Maverick Air for first flight today. Nice. Very nice. I'll check that out later if you post it. Flying Trucker haven't. Quads and mods. All right, everyone. Got to get to work. I understand, Tom. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Mark Bagwell, have you ever flown a swarm of drones? I have not flown a swarm of drones. I've flown my drone into a swarm of bees. That was interesting. There were bee parts going everywhere. Just kept attacking the drone like some idiots. But, hey, I don't know. Maybe it was the humming of the blades that kind of attracted them. I have no idea. That they were definitely not happy. And that was at like 270 feet in the air. I saw this black mass moving towards my drone, and then it just started chopping them up. It was ridiculous. So I've had it 2 weeks, but weather sucks. Oh, I completely understand. Miss RC, what's up? Nice. I want to fly. Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. You'll definitely have an opportunity to fly it. Trust me. Like I said, Billy Kyle and the original Adobo, Ken just reached out to me in my email saying he wanted to get together, fly, and do some filming. So when we all get together, man, you may as well just join us. I think it's going to be Billy Kyle, Ken, me, and then hopefully you, if you want to come. I think we're going to meet at the tower and have some fun. So should be a good time. Should be a good time. Brian, did you see that? This has been the other project. Third-party gimbal on the Solo, huh? Ribbon cable, everything. It even looks really clean. I think it weighs less than the original gimbal. What do you think of that? Pretty clean, huh? Now I can run any GoPro. Ah. Yes. When is this tower meeting? I am setting that up, Scup. If you want to email me again, brother, I'll see if I got I think I got your email somewhere. We'll get together and we'll figure it out. I'd love to get a group of guys together and just have some fun again. Maybe we'll host another DW Fest that day. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Got to go. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in, JC Silver Moon. I wish I still lived in Oldsmar because I would fly off the pier. Yeah. The big third-party gimbal. That's a big. That's actually not. That's smaller than the original Solo gimbal. That's a CNC alloy, and actually it weighs less. Surprisingly, a lot less. Almost like 60 grams lighter. It's crazy. My Wingsland went crazy a few weeks ago and crashed, and is no more. No, Barry. I was looking at a R6 transmitter for mine here recently. I think I'm never going to get the full potential out of it unless I purchase the R6 transmitter. Wish you lived closer. The Tennessee line, man. Yeah, Ryan, I'm always down to fly with people, especially if you're close to here or I'm traveling. If I'm traveling, I try to put out a message ahead of time so that anybody lives in that area while we're traveling, we try to meet up and fly with people. So sounds about right. If you guys remember, I got the Wingsland S6 because of Steven, who was broken quad. Steven said the first day he took it up, it slammed into a fence. It just took off towards this fence and slammed into it. And then when I got it here, I did all the firmware updates, re-updated the camera for the new firmware, and then it started working pretty much properly how it should anyways. So Mr. Goss in the house. Make sure you guys are lubing up to each other. And if you haven't smashed that like button, please remember to do so. It definitely helps. Hey, Queen Callie Beauty in the house. Hey, Dan just came by to hit the like button. Got to go, and God bless. Well, thanks for stopping in, sweetie. Going to fly. Have a nice day. All right. Sounds good, brother. Let's see. I've been trying to fly with Ken because he's less than an hour away, but acting kind of shady. Are we talking about Ken Heron? Which Ken are you talking about? Ken's a pretty straightforward dude if you want to meet. You just gotta kind of hit him at his home base. You gotta make sure you're trying to communicate with him when he has time. You know, if you ever pass through. All right. Well, Ryan, I have Ken's cell phone number. I'll give Ken a text and see if he wants to talk with your brother. See if we can get you guys connected. He's a very busy individual, man. So I'll see if I can give Ken a ring, talk to him for you, and see if we can get you two connected. I just did the same thing for Original Adobo, Ken Dobo. So, those two are talking now, I think. I think Ken popped in on his video after I saw the video. I got a hold of Ken. So, Ken's up for meeting people. You just got to make sure you're doing it on Ken's time. That's the only thing, is that Ken's just super, super busy. So you got to try to make yourself available around Ken's schedule. If you can do that, normally he'll try to meet up with you guys. He's never, as far as I know, he's never really turned anybody down for a meetup. He just gets so much going on. It's hard to keep up with everybody. And I understand that. He's got 60,000 subscribers now. So, but he's a very good dude, man. I'm not the only one that's happened to. If you search YouTube, S6 going crazy, videos are abundant. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I've emailed him and told him I'm up for flying, or even being a spotter for him. Nice. Yeah, and I've talked a few times. Okay, excellent. If you need a little push in the right direction, man, I can see what I can do for you. If you ever pass through KY, hit me up. Gotcha. It's all good. There's Corky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, if you guys do purchase, and I know Steven's like, oh, don't tell him that. The black premium edition is probably the best one so far. It's the one I see the least amount of crashes with. The orange one always seems to smack into something. So I don't know. It is what it is. So I'm editing the flight of this right now, currently on my cell phone. So I'll probably put that flight up tomorrow. And I only have one day off this week. So Thursday, I'm probably going to take the Mantis and the Tiny 7 down and see if we can get my girl to start flying for her first time on real FPV instead of just the simulator. But she's getting through the simulator pretty quick, and I can tell you that flying real versus simulator is a lot easier. So if she can fly on the simulator, she can fly on that. So we'll have some fun. Hell yeah, that would be awesome. I learned a lot of stuff from his videos. When I first got on drones. Yeah, Ken does some amazing videos, man. His cinematography is unmatched. I don't see too many people flying like Ken. Ken really has an eye for things. You know, he's definitely sees what he wants out of the shot and gets that footage. He doesn't play around. So normally you'll see when I fly, I only have one battery. So I try to knock out everything I'm looking to do in that one flight without having to backtrack and stick in another battery. So most of the time it works pretty good. At work, breaks over. Catch you later. All right, Barry. Sounds good, brother. Flying Trucker. Ken is good. Yes. Oh, Mike Brooks in the house. So anyways, guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, please remember to do so. I'm going to finish editing that footage. I just want to say big shout outs to Skipper Drones, show you what was going on with the 3DR Solo now that I've managed to match a third-party gimbal to it. This is very affordable for anyone to do. It cost me about $50 to put a third-party gimbal on it and some sweat equity. It's a little hard to tear this thing apart, to get inside of it, to replace the ribbon cable. But if you can do it, it's totally worth it if you don't want to pay $450 for a gimbal. Plus, you can run newer cameras. GoPro Hero 5, GoPro Hero 6, anything that has an HDMI port that the Solo can communicate with, then you're good to go. So, pretty cool. But DW Fest 2018. Oh, we should do another one, huh? Yeah. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll pop another DW Fest. 2 in 1 year, man. That seems a bit extreme, but we can do it. We can do it, man. We can do it. All right, guys. I'm out of here, man. I'll catch you on the flip. Hopefully, you guys have a lot of fun today. Hopefully, you get out and fly. Hopefully, it's nice weather for you. I will catch you guys on the flip. Toodaloo.